Welcome to Hollywood Actions. In this video, we are going to take you on a nostalgic journey back to one of the most iconic superhero shows of the early 2000s, Smallville. Premiering in 2001, Smallville gave fans a fresh, emotional, and thrilling look at the young life of Clark Kent before he became Superman. From their breakout roles in Smallville to what they've been doing in 2025. Now let's dive in. 1. Tom Welling. Then, Tom Welling became an instant icon as the brooding, conflicted teenager Clark Kent. With his sharp jawline, emotional depth, and grounded performance, Welling carried the series through all 10 seasons. Now, Tom is actively involved in nostalgic Smallville projects, conventions, and directing. Fans appreciate his grounded nature and loyalty to the character that made him famous. Married with 2 children, Welling has settled into a more private but respected life in Hollywood. 2. Kristen Crook. Then, Kristen Crook played the beautiful, complex Lana Lang, Clark Kent's first love and one of the most pivotal characters in his journey. Her emotional arcs made her a fan favorite. Now, in 2025, Kristen continues her advocacy for gender equality in media and is attached to several independent film projects. She occasionally participates in fan conventions and remains one of the most beloved Smallville alumni. After leaving Smallville, Crook starred in Beauty the Beast and Burden of Truth. 3. Michael Rosenbaum. Then, Michael Rosenbaum's portrayal of Lex Luthor redefined the character. He brought wit, vulnerability, and menace, making him one of the best versions of Lex ever on screen. Now, Rosenbaum co-hosts the Talkville podcast with Tom Welling. He's active in indie filmmaking and comedy, and remains close to his Smallville castmates. Still charismatic and fan favorite at conventions, Rosenbaum continued acting in shows like Impastor and voiced the Flash in multiple animated Justice League projects. 4. Allison Mack. Then, Allison Mack portrayed Chloe Sullivan, Clark's best friend and investigative reporter. She was smart, quirky, and original to Smallville, quickly becoming a fan favorite. Now, after Smallville, Mack's life took a dark turn. Released early from prison in 2023, Mack has maintained a low profile. She issued public apologies and is reportedly focused on rebuilding her life privately. Her legacy in Smallville remains complicated. 5. Erica Durant. Then, Durant joined in Season 4 as Lois Lane, tough, witty, and fearless. Her chemistry with Welling was electric, and she eventually became the love of Clark's life. Now, still active in Canadian TV and theater, Erica also speaks at Smallville reunions and fan events. Married with kids, she balances family with a steady career. She starred in Saving Hope, and returned to the Arrowverse as Lois Lane in Crisis on Infinite Earths 2019, reuniting with Welling. 6. John Schneider. Then, Schneider played Clark's moral compass, Jonathan Kent. His grounded performance made Jonathan an unforgettable father figure. Now, Schneider continues acting and touring as a musician. He's beloved in the Dukes of Hazzard and Smallville communities. He acted in The Haves and the Have-Nots, directed indie films, and released country music albums. He also faced personal tragedy with the passing of his wife in 2023. 7. Annette ONeal. Then, Annette ONeal brought warmth and wisdom as Martha Kent, balancing nurturing care with steely strength. Now, active in acting and writing, ONeal is respected as a veteran actress with a strong presence in Hollywood and streaming platforms. She returned to film and TV, appearing in Virgin River and worked alongside real-life husband Michael McKean in theater and indie films. 8. Justin Hartley. Then, introduced in later seasons, Hartley's take on Green Arrow made him a fan favorite. He added a rebellious, action-packed edge to the show. Now, married and continuing to act in primetime shows, Justin Hartley is one of Smallville's biggest success stories post-show. Hartley became a breakout star in This Is Us, earning critical acclaim. He also starred in Tracker and became a recognizable network TV lead. 9. Sam Jones. Then, as Pete Ross, Sam played Clark's early best friend. He was loyal, energetic, and a part of Clark's human life. Now, he's made limited public appearances and maintains a private life. He occasionally shares Smallville memories with fans online. Jones faced legal issues in 2011, including prison time for a drug case. This impacted his Hollywood career. 10. John Glover. Then, Glover delivered a masterclass as Lionel Luthor, manipulative, enigmatic, and complex. Now, at over 80 years old, Glover still commands the screen and stage. A legend among Smallville fans. A Tony-nominated actor, Glover returned to Broadway and continued to work in TV and voice acting, including Fear the Walking Dead. 11. Cassidy Freeman. Then, joining in later seasons, Freeman played Tess Mercer, a layered character with ties to the Luthor family. Now, she continues acting and writing. Freeman remains involved in Smallville fandom and occasional guest roles in major shows. Freeman starred in Longmire and appeared in The Righteous Gemstones. 12. Aaron Ashmore. Then, Ashmore played Jimmy Olsen, the plucky Daily Planet photographer and Chloe's love interest. Now, Ashmore is a regular in TV films and maintains a strong fanbase. His twin, Shawn Ashmore, Iceman in X-Men, often gets mixed up with him. He starred in Warehouse 13, Killjoys, and several Hallmark movies. 13. Laura Vandervoort. Then, Laura played Kara Zor-El, Supergirl, adding Kryptonian mythology to the show. Now, Vandervoort is active in horror and sci-fi genres. She's a frequent convention guest and voice for women in media. She starred in Bitten, Jigsaw, and the CW's Supergirl, as a guest star, not reprising Kara. 14. Elena Huffman. Then, Huffman played Dinah Lance, the badass Black Canary in the early superhero team arcs. Now, Huffman continues to work in genre TV and advocates for female representation in sci-fi. She joined Stargate Universe and Supernatural as Abaddon. 15. Phil Morris. Then, Morris brought gravitas and mystery as Martian Manhunter. Now, still active in animation and voice work, especially for DC. A prolific voice actor and guest star in dozens of shows, including Doom Patrol and Seinfeld fame. 16. James Marsters. Then, already famous from Buffy, Marsters brought sinister charisma as Brainiac. Now, Marsters tours with his band Ghost of the Robot and appears at fan conventions. Worked on Torchwood, Dragon Ball Evolution, and continued voice acting. 17. Jensen Ackles. Then, before Supernatural, Ackles played Lana's boyfriend and got entangled in the Luthor drama. Now, A-list genre actor and voice of Batman in animated DC Universe. Became a superstar with Supernatural. Then joined The Boys as Soldier Boy.